All right, welcome everybody to Flight Simulator 2020. We are here in Orlando,
Boarding requested.
and we're going to start the boarding process now. Get this plane going, and get on our way up to Atlanta. So we're flying Frontier Airlines today. We're going to be taking that all the way up to Atlanta. I was hoping that this would have been a little bit easier. I tried to already do this, but it glitched out. So I had to reload this airplane. We're going to try to see if it will work for me. All right, we're inside. Let's get this airplane started up. Going here. All the systems are starting up. All of those on. Power is on. We'll get beacon on. We'll get strobe to auto. Alright, system is starting up. Break up sim brief. And that is all done. We're not going to that up.
Pilot's boarding started.
Alright, so that's all done.
Crew boarding started.
Our payload. Payload going here. This is all starting up. Turn that off. Get to the plan side of this. Alright, so let's get down into here. Alright.
Your crew has boarded. Passengers boarding started.
Alright. Okay, so that's done. Alright, so we're going to start this all over again, which is awesome. Alright, so KSFB. L. And alternate route is KHSE. Flight number is FFT5. Index is seen, I believe. Let me double check. Nope, 12. Yeah, 38,000 feet. And perfect. Alright, that is done. I'm going to be this as the departure. We'll be taking off from 27 right. And we're not going to have any of that stuff. So go ahead and insert that. And our next waypoint, actually, back. Our next waypoint for there that. Wrong one. FLY. Times. One more. Alright, and we'll insert that. We're going to go to destination for arrival. 09 right. So let's go ahead through this real quick. Make sure this looks all good. Alright, so we got there. Alright, so here is where we start running into issues. Okay, so we got to take that out. So here, return. F, Y, S. Okay, that fixed that. And that connects to that. Alright, so that should connect everything right there. Yep, it does. So we're going to go back up here because we need to fix that other one. clear this. Clear this. Approach clear. STRDR. STRDR. Waypoint. That should connect everything now. All right, everything is connected. So we should be 100% good all the way in. So we're looking great all the way there. Okay, perfect. So we are set up. Switch that to nav. Flight director's on. Got all this stuff on. Let's turn our terrain on. All off. So nav's done. Let's go back into perfect gauge. Last one takeoff. This one doesn't like that, so we'll go in and get everything calculated. 143. 143. And 144. Series climb, and that'll be our approach, so we don't need to worry about that right now. We can put that in the air. That's our ILS stuff that we'll have to put it in so that we can land. So as it sits right now, we are all good to go. Flight plan. All right, we're set there. We should be pretty close to everything right now. Okay, so we're pretty much set. I got my charts all pulled up, so we're good there. All right, guys. Let's see, what were we showing on this takeoff? 29901. That's set right. Okay, all this is set up. We're going up to 38,000 feet. Get that set up. All right, guys, so we have got everything set. See where we're at on passengers. 68 at 142. Oh, wrong button again. Go out here and see what's going on a little bit. As you can see, we got a lot of Allegiant stuff here. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to get over to our clearance. We're going to get our IFR clearance. Frontier Flights 55 requesting IFR clearance to Atlanta. Oh, I know what we're doing wrong here. Gotta get inside. Okay, it's doing this to me.
Departure frequency
There we go.
28375. Squawk 0024.
Cleared to Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta High. Radar vectors with SOX. Then is filed. Maintain 4000. Expect flight level 380 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 28375. Squawk 0024. Frontier Flight 55.
Frontier Flight 55. Read back correct. Contact ground 121.35 when ready for push or start.
Contact ground 121.35, Frontier Flight 55. Alright guys, we got everything set up in here. Squawk code's good. Everything's good. Looking solid. Okay. Got our strobe going. We're gonna hurry and try to get this going so we can get out of here. Where are we on passengers? 83 of 142. So we're getting close. Get that started. Definitely a good looking plane. I just wish Frontier flights were a little more comfortable. They are horrendously uncomfortable seats and everything, so but it is definitely a nice livery. I like the bald eagle on the back, so anyway guys, we are just waiting to finish that boarding process up. I'll bring you back here in just a second for that. Alright guys, so we are just finishing up the boarding process. We're going to double check. I think we just finished it. No, 2 more passengers are on. And we should finish now. Alright, boarding's complete. Here we go. So, waiting for that door to close. They're closing it now, so we're going to go ahead and get our push and start clearance. Frontier Flight, Orlando ground, ready for push and start, gate 3.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Allegiant 2735. Contact Orlando Tower 135.25. Over to Tower 135.25. Allegiant 2735. Have a good afternoon.
Push and start here.
Frontier Flight 55, Orlando ground.
Departure
Pushback
checks
and engine start
completed.
approved.
Bypass pin inserted.
Face east.
Pushback approved, face east, Frontier Flight 55. Alright, so we're going to be facing east, so tail to the right, nose to the left. Get that comp here in just a second. We're all set up here in the flight deck.
Locking gear.
Alright, so tail right, nose left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Off.
Commencing push. All
Here we
engines
go.
clear. Start at will.
Alright, we're going to start. As they start getting us back, we're going to get that into start mode. Up do that started first. So we're gonna get everything's gonna turn off. I knew it. I knew I was forgetting something. Forgot one step. So we'll get the APU started up. It's firing up. Everything's done out. It's out there. So as soon as that APU fires, come on, start it up. Here, winding up in the background. Let's set up here. Come on. Batteries are depleting here. They're firing back up now. We should get a full system charge up here in just a second. No, batteries are up. Once that goes available, we'll have good. Come on, fire up. There it goes. All right, so all the systems are rebooting. I'm gonna give them a second for self-test. It's coming back on. Once we get systems back on,
Please set parking brake.
set that parking brake on.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Okay, it's doing the self-test. Totally forgot to turn that on. There goes everything's turned on. Perfect. All right, number one engine. She's turning. Goes. All right. Here's engine number 2. Alright, we got a good start on one. Here's coming up. On the inside here. Tell them that we are good.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Alright guys, we're good there. That disconnects, they give us a disconnect. Start going for the taxi. We are available on both engines. We'll go our flaps down, get ready for takeoff. Start mode, turn that off. Turn all that off.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get our clearance here. Frontier Flight 55, request taxi to the active.
Frontier Flight 55, runway 27 right, taxi via Charlie. Hold short runway 36.
Taxi to runway 27 right, taxi via Charlie, hold short 36. Frontier Flight 55. All right, we're out of here, guys. Hot, clear. Here we go. Good. Runway now.
Frontier Flight 55, cross runway 36 at Charlie. Continue taxi via Charlie, Bravo, Bravo 10.
Cross runway 36 at Charlie. Continue taxi Charlie, Bravo, Bravo 1. Frontier Flight 55. I don't remember what runway that was that we were trying to cross. Got a cool little fire thing going on over here. Got some Allegiant planes in there for testing and stuff like that. Kind of cool. So we are kind of taxiing a little fast, but I'm just trying to get us out here. We'll be switching over to tower here in just a second. Try to just pull right out and turn and go, so we'll see how this goes.
Frontier Flight 55, contact Orlando Tower 135.25. Have a good afternoon.
Over to tower 135.25, Frontier Flight 55, good day. Frontier Flight 55, Orlando Tower, holding short, 27 right, ready to go.
Frontier Flight 55, hold short of 27 right, arriving
Oh,
traffic.
dang it. Dang it. Holding short, 27 right for Frontier Flight 55. Oh, man. I was hoping. Didn't see anybody coming, but let's get these. Get everything on so we're ready to just go next time. Where's that traffic? Oh, he's way out there. Okay. I see him. I guess we can wait. Seems like he's a little high. I did this earlier when I started it up, so I'm interested to see if this one actually lands or if he kind of goes, plummets, and then lands. Oh, he's actually going to land. Another Allegiant. Yeah, we should be able to line up and wait here.
Frontier Flight 55, runway 27 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait. 27 right, Frontier Flight 55.
Allegiant 2931, exit next available taxiway.
Exit next available taxiway. Allegiant 2931.
Frontier Flight 55, Orlando Tower, wind 310 at 10, fly heading 280, runway 27 right, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 27 right, Frontier Flight 55. Alright, here we go.
All aircraft be advised information Juliet now current, altimeter 2991.
One, here we go. Yep. We are on autopilot now, so here we go.
Frontier
Blast
Flight
up.
55, contact Orlando departure.
Order departure 128.375, Frontier Flight 55. See ya. Orlando departure, Frontier Flight 55 with you, climbing through 2000.
Frontier Flight 55, Orlando departure. Good afternoon, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 190.
Climb and maintain flight level 190 for Frontier Flight 55.
Frontier Flight 55, turn right, heading 255.
Turn right, heading 255, Frontier Flight 55. We're going to ignore that. Using days we're on our direct path for our flight plan. We're already kind of doing that, so not too worried. Alright, let's go check out our weather for the Atlanta area. Still looking nasty.
Frontier Flight 55, clear director Fox. Resume navigation.
Clear to Red Sox, Frontier 55.
Negative, clear director Fox.
Clear direct Red Sox, resume on navigation, Frontier Flight 55. Alright, going up to 2 storms. Ooh, this is fun. Alright, we can go ahead and close those out. Get that gone, get that all the way off, get those on, and we'll keep the wing lights on. And at this point we can turn the seatbelt sign off. We can put anti-ice here.
Orlando, flare 2412 on 1,200 feet. We have Juliet.
Alright, we should have a short little flight up here.
Orlando approach. Altimeter 299er1 expects the visual approach runway 27 right.
Altimeter 299er1 expect the visual approach runway 27
Kind
right.
of a longer flight, not bad. It's out here and around and north. So, being a pretty steep climb all the way up. Here to the terrain now. One airplane up here. Yeah, I definitely need to pull out. I'm gonna pull out some of my fighter jets again, just kind of goof off. Especially with some of this air traffic, I'm gonna really mess around with them.
Flare 2412, lead Alana heading 035, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 27 right.
Lead Alana heading 035, expect radar vectors for visual approach runway 27 right. Flare 2412.
Alright guys.
Frontier Flight 55, contact Jacksonville Center 133.325.
Over to 133.325, Frontier Flight 55.
Negative, Jacksonville Center on 133.325.
Over to Jacksonville Center on 133.325, Frontier Flight 55. Jacksonville Center, Frontier Flight 55 with you, climbing 180.
Good afternoon, Jacksonville Center, Southwest 2248, descending via Bangs 2, 15,900 feet. Southwest 2248, Jacksonville Center, radar contact. Frontier Flight 55, Jacksonville Center, climb and maintain flight level 380.
Climb and maintain flight level 380, Frontier Flight 55.
American 2127, we're getting a low speed warning from your flight data. Are you experiencing any issues?
Oh, heard that one before.
American 2127, no issues. Just adjusting speed to maintain separation.
American 2127, understood. Thanks for the update.
That's interesting. Never seen that one before.
American 2127. Contact Miami Center 134.55.
Center on 134.55. American 2127. Take care.
Speed this sucker up.
American 1886. Contact Miami Center 124.1. Center on 124.1. American 1886. Have a good one.
All right, guys. Well, we're at cruise, so I will be back when we are into our descent, and we'll see you when we get on the other side. All right, guys, we are back. We are getting really close. So, still at cruise, but I wanted to show this. Like, look how cool the cloud cover is. Like, so much humidity up here. Like, we got all this up here. We're at 38,000 feet, and the clouds still go above us. So, really cool. I need to say the word right now. I can't talk. Anyway, so looks like we got a lot of cloud cover still down there, which kind of was how I did the other flight coming out. We had a ton of cloud cover. So, and it's a low ceiling, so we're not going to see the airport a lot. We're going to have the ILS approach, a lot of that different stuff. But right now, we're basically just about to our descent range. I'm going to go back in here so you can kind of see it, but we're about 44 miles out from dawn, and change this up a little bit. So we're going to start working on getting our ILS
Frontier Flight 3431. Flight
set
level
up.
360.
So that is not that far out. Why is
Frontier Flight 3431. Jacksonville Center.
Anyway,
Copy.
all right. So we're going to start working on ILS stuff so that we're ready to go. Now we hasn't given me the any of my information just yet, but I have it right here.
Jacksonville
So
Center, Delta 762. Good afternoon.
get in
Flight
here.
level 220.
Delta 762. Jacksonville Center. Good afternoon.
Let's see. Data. There it is. There's what I need. Radio nav. Okay. So as you can see, nothing's in here right now. So we got to manually put in this information for the frequency and for this stuff here. So let's see what we're looking at. All right, so we're going to be at 95 degrees. So it's going to be ILS 9 right.
Jacksonville Center, JetBlue 277. Good afternoon. Flight level 300.
Slash 108.9.
JetBlue 277. Jacksonville Center. Copy. Frontier Flight 55. Contact Jacksonville Center 2575. Have a good one.
Okay. We're going to do 108.9.
Frontier Flight 55. Contact Jacksonville Center 2575. Have a good one.
Contact Jacksonville Center 125.75. Frontier Flight 55. Have a good day. Jacksonville Center, Frontier Flight with you. Flight level 380.
Frontier Flight 55, Jacksonville Center. Copy.
Cat 2. There.
Jacksonville Center, American 2929, flight level 360.
American 2929, Jacksonville Center. Frontier Flight 55, Jacksonville Center. Expect Gandalf 2, runway 9 right.
Expect Gandalf 2, arrival runway 9 right, Frontier Flight 55. Alright, so let's go to the next phase. Alright, so let's get some of this information in. $100. 007. That. On that. 100. That.
Jacksonville Center, Frontier Flight 3217, flight level 360.
Yield is 1.
Frontier Flight 3217, Jacksonville Center.
That one off back up. Alright, so that's all set. That's there. Alright, that should be all done now. So we can go in here. Oh, 9. Alright, why are we not?
Frontier Flight 55, descend via Gandalf 2 arrival, Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta I landing runway 9 right, altimeter 3007.
Send via Gandalf 2, landing runway 9 right, altimeter 3007 for Frontier Flight 55. Okay, we're going to start our descent now. See, I think it's already starting to do it when I hit the button, so let's see what it does. I think it was.
Contact Atlanta Center 134.5. American 2929.
Check some stuff real quick. Alright, so it didn't want us to start descending, so we're going to have to start our descent here. As you can see, we are in nothing but cloud cover now. Alright, this is going to be a fun descent. Alright, so we got a little bit out here we can see. Oh man, look at that cloud cover. Oh heck yeah, this is going to be a fun one. Alright, so we're a little bit out now. We can see a little bit again. Let's go ahead and we're going to turn on flood lighting. Alright, I'm hoping the ILS works on this,
Center,
guys. I'm
Southwest
really hoping.
1854. Good afternoon. Flight level 288.
Southwest 1854, Jacksonville Center, radar contact. Continue climb to flight level 370.
Continue climb to flight level 370, Southwest 1854.
Alright, so we're in our descent now. Oh, fun to look at this. So
Frontier
yeah,
Flight 55, contact Atlanta Center 120.45. Have a good afternoon.
maybe Atlanta Center. Or to Atlanta Center 120.45 for Frontier Flight 55. Have a good night. Atlanta Center, Frontier Flight with you, descending to Gandalf, flight level 338.
Frontier Flight 55, Atlanta Center, good afternoon.
Gandalf 2 is that. There's one, I couldn't remember what it was at the end of it. But, alright, so yeah, we should already been descending. We're going to be a little high, but that's okay. We'll be okay. Let's see. We need to get down to 27, it looks like. So we're going to try to set that up right now. So that's the flight level to pick up the glide slope in. I'm hoping that everything should be good by the time we hit it. But we will definitely. Oh man, this is going to be a fun landing. I am super excited for this. I really hope this ILS works. All right, so in our descent, we're going to go ahead and turn those back on. So everything is back on. And I think we're good up on top. All right, so we have ILS 9er right up here at the top. That's good. We are just into that descent. We are going to be way freaking high on this, so we need to at least descend a little bit. We should have already been descending. So some of these planes, they don't go the way you want them to on the descent stuff. So that's why we're helping it out right now. We really need to get down. So we're going to take a little bit steeper of a descent now to get us down. Because our next waypoint that we need to hit is 11, and we are getting very close to the airport now. And so we want to be in that range really quick. So doing a little bit steeper of a descent than normal. Try to drop just a little bit more, a little faster. We got some speed brakes to kind of help us. So our speed's not too big of an issue right now coming down. It's just more of the timing. We got to get this down. Especially where all of these waypoints are like within 14 miles of each other. We're going to turn on our train again. We're going to be getting into these clouds pretty quick. See a nice haze across the top here. And that cloud cover is insane. Alright, right now, Atlanta is not showing any rain over it. Storms are kind of to the south. The main storm is to the southeast of Atlanta. So, yeah, right now we're looking good. It's going to be a good landing. I'm excited about it. This will be completely an auto landing. So we're going to go with mid brake, auto brake on with this. So we're going to set the auto brake already. That's all set up. Not getting any radio traffic, which is kind of nice. A little bit different than freaking Dallas. Couldn't get them to answer us at all. We need to be in a holding pattern, I felt.
2197. Descend via Gandalf to arrival. Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta. I landing runway 10. Altimeter 3007.
Alright, descend via Gandalf to arrival. Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta. I landing runway 10. Altimeter 3007.
Oh yeah, we're all landing ILS. Not visual, so
Delta 2197. Cleared direct smog. Resume own navigation.
Roger. We'll head direct smog, then resume on navigation. Delta 2197.
They're a little bit behind us. Give it a little more speed brake. Got a lot of speed brake out right now. As you can tell, it is kind of slows down a little bit. Delta flight's out back here somewhere. So we're just trying to slow the plane down just a little bit because our descent's really massive. And we're this way now. It pulls back in. And we'll come back out. Alright, so far we're looking good.
Moxie 6306. Turn right, heading 060. Vectors for Armstrong, New Orleans Airport.
That is Breeze
Turn right,
Airlines.
heading 060, Moxie 6306.
Southwest 2929. Turn right, heading 235. Expect further clearance in about 20 miles.
Turn right,
Alright, so we've
heading
hit
235, Southwest 2929.
almost down where we need to be. We're looking better.
Southwest 2929. Clear direct spa. Resume own navigation.
Clear direct spa. Resume own navigation. Southwest 2929.
Alright, we're gonna go back to its own descent, so kind of giving the plane the descent now. So we're not going too steep, but just enough. So I'm gonna slow the plane way down. See, the ceiling over these clouds is way low, like right over the ground. So that's gonna be a fun one. Slowing the plane down. Brakes are back up and out of the way. We're just kind of slowing down. Here's our altitude we need to be at. We still got, that plane is out in front of us. We got 9 more miles to hit that. And then we got to hit that right there. Turn it up just a little bit more.
Delta 1680 Heavy. Contact Atlanta approach 127.9er.
Contact Atlanta approach, Delta 1680 Heavy.
Alright, you guys are looking pretty good right now. Alright, we're going to turn LS mode on there.
Atlanta Center, Moxie Tree 29, flight level 280.
Moxie Tree 29. Atlanta Center, radar contact.
Just kind of working a little bit.
Atlanta
There,
Center,
there.
Envoy 3422. Good evening. Flight level 360.
A little jots to get in there, but we'll get there.
Envoy 3422. Atlanta Center.
Alright, we're back to letting the plane bring us down. Starting to get into these clouds now. Alright, there's the plane out ahead of us there. So if we keep distance on him, we're going to slow the plane down to 200.
Envoy 3422.
I have a
Birmingham
feeling that's
Shuttlesworth
our
landing
Delta.
runway 6.
Birmingham Shuttlesworth, landing runway 6, Envoy 3422.
showing radar on him. 5 more miles. A little bit of cloud separation down there. Not much, but a little bit. Perfect, so we're going to be under that. We're going to
Delta 2367 Heavy. Contact Atlanta approach 127.9er.
all of these
Contact
on
Atlanta
because
approach. Delta 2367
now we're going to be
Heavy.
down around 10,000. I want to have that on. Just trying to keep separation off that plane ahead of us. So that's why we're kind of going a little slower. I'm pretty sure that's the Delta flight that's on the same approach. Slow us down a little bit more. Down to about 190.
Southwest 2929. Contact Atlanta Center 128.0. See you.
Yeah, that's the Delta flight
Center
easily.
on 128.0, Southwest 2929.
Alright, so
Envoy 3422.
1,000
Descend
under.
and maintain flight level 360.
Gonna be
Descend
down
and
to 8.
maintain flight level 360, Envoy 3422.
Gotta be down to 5 there. So, yeah, we're doing good.
Envoy 3422. Turn right. Heading 325. Vectors for the approach.
Turn right, heading 325, Envoy
So he's
3422.
about 10 miles ahead of us right now.
Frontier Flight 55. Contact Atlanta approach 127.9er.
Oh.
Have a good flight.
Over to Atlanta approach 127.9er for Frontier Flight 55. Good day. Atlanta approach Frontier Flight 55. Descending Gandalf 2, flight level 870.
Delta 1425 Heavy. Leave Dactyl heading 360. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 10.
Leave Dactyl heading 360. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 10. Delta 1425 Heavy.
Alright, guys.
Delta 1425 Heavy. Turn right. Heading 325. Vectors for the approach.
Alright, we're starting to get into these
Heading
clouds.
325. Delta 1425 Heavy.
Delta
One flying way up
1680
there.
Heavy. 13 miles from T. Turn right. Heading 060. Maintain 2,700 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 10.
Turn right, heading 060, 2,700 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 10, Delta 1680 Heavy.
Frontier Flight 55 Atlanta approach. Altimeter 3008. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 09 right.
Expect ILS vectors for runway 9er right, altimeter 3008, Frontier Flight 55.
Delta 1425 Heavy. 5 miles from
Alright,
T.
guys.
Turn right. Heading 060.
We're about to get
Maintain
down into the soup here.
2,700 until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 10.
Turn right. Heading 060. 2,700 until established. Cleared ILS runway 10. Delta
low,
1425
low
heavy.
clouds. I'm gonna be in this suit here in just a second, but look how cool that is. You know, that's one thing I will say about this game. I don't know how the new one is. I think it's 24 or I can't remember what flight suit. No, I think it's 24, but
Delta 1390.
I don't know how it is there, but if it's as good as this one is,
Turn left,
I mean,
heading 215. Delta
this is
1390.
such an interesting way of doing things.
Delta 2367 Heavy. Leave Qubit heading 360. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 10.
Leave Qubit heading 360. Expect radar
Just
vectors
up
for
to
ILS
about
runway 10. Delta
4,000.
2367 Heavy.
I'm gonna say about 4,000 feet.
Endeavor
And at this point,
5045.
we can
Descend
kind of turn
maintain
this back up to
3,000 feet.
200.
Altimeter 3008.
Get back
Descend
up to where
maintain
we can
3,000
go.
feet. Altimeter
And into the soup we
3008.
go.
Endeavor 5045.
Alright, so next time we'll see
Delta
anything other than
1390.
clouds,
8 miles from Bazaar.
we
Turn
will
left.
be
Heading 120.
at the
Maintain
airport. All
2,900
anti-ice
feet
arms
until established on the
prepared.
final approach course. Cleared
And
ILS runway
into the
08
soup.
left.
Turn
Alright,
left, heading 120.
this is trippy.
2,900 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 08 left. Delta
This is
1390.
all instrument flying now. Every bit of it.
Delta
Holy
1425
crap.
Heavy. Contact Atlanta Tower 119.5.
Contact Tower 119.5. Delta 1425 Heavy. Have a good evening.
Yeah, this is trippy.
Delta 1680 Heavy. Contact Atlanta Tower 119.5.
Alright, so everything's set up here.
Over to Tower 119.5. Delta 1680 Heavy. Have a good one.
Alright, we're leveling off.
Delta 2367 Heavy. 12 miles from T. Turn right. Heading 060. Maintain 2,700 until established. Cleared ILS runway 10. Turn right.
Wind at me.
Heading 060. 2,700 until established. Cleared ILS runway 10. Delta 2367 Heavy. Frontier Flight 55. Fly present heading. Descend maintain 2,800 feet. Altimeter 3008. Vectors for the approach.
Descend and maintain 2800 feet. Altimeter 3008. Frontier Flight 55. Vector for the approach.
Delta 345. Turn left. Heading 195. Vectors for the approach.
Okay, guys, we're descending down to 280. We're going to go into localizer. So our localizer is now active.
Delta 1390. Contact Atlanta Tower 119.1.
We are low over a mountain right now.
Contact Tower 119.1. Delta 1390.
Back to navigation so I can see where we're at. So we'll be turning on final right here. Delta's out here. We're going to go to here to turn.
Atlanta approach. Endeavor 5148.
Crap, there it is.
1,15,000
Ground.
via Delta.
Oh, there's the ground. We can see again. All right, we are low over some hills.
Endeavor 5148 Atlanta approach. Altimeter 3008. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 10.
Okay, we're down to 280. We're holding that.
Radar vectors for ILS runway 10. Endeavor 5148.
Okay, up here, we're about 7 miles to our turn.
Delta
I'm going to go
345.
ahead.
3 miles from Bazaar. Turn left. Heading 120. Maintain
Go ahead and go with
2,900
our
feet
first step
until
of
established.
flaps
Cleared
right
ILS
here.
runway 08 left.
Localizer's on. We'll go to localizer mode.
Turn left. Heading 120. 2,900 feet until established.
Okay, so we
Cleared
got all
ILS
that. We're
runway
waiting
08
for it
left.
to
Delta
pick it up.
345.
Okay, there's
Atlanta approach, Delta
more graphic.
2197, 9,400 feet. We have Delta on board.
So we're gonna watch his a little bit.
Frontier Flight 55, 8 miles from Guy. Turn right, heading 050. Maintain 2,700 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 09 right.
Turn right, 050. Descend and maintain 2700 feet. Cleared ILS 09 right. Frontier Flight 55. Okay, so we're gonna start turning here. We're gonna start turning here in just a second.
Contact Atlanta Tower
You line up with
119.5.
everything.
Contact
We're
Tower
down to
119.5,
270.
Delta 2367
Waiting
heavy.
for it to pick up that ILS 09 right.
63, turn left, heading
Equalizer.
175. Vectors for the approach.
Alright, here we go.
Turn left, heading 175, United 1663.
Comes our turn.
Delta 345. Contact Atlanta Tower 119.1. Take care.
Alright, we got a little bit of cloud break. That's kind of nice.
Contact Tower 119.
Still an ILS
Delta
approach, so
345.
it's telling me there's a lot of cloud coverage. Yep, there is going to be a lot of cloud coverage.
Turn left, heading 065. Descend, maintain 2,800 feet. Altimeter 3000.
Oh yeah, you can clearly see the airport out there.
Turn left, heading 065. Descend, maintain 2,800
Oh
feet.
yeah, we see it. We can see it. It's barely out there. Alright, we're going to go flaps 2 now.
United 1663, 3 miles from Bazaar. Turn left, heading 115. Maintain 2,000.
Alright, we're lined up with the runway. We can see the runway barely. You can see it.
Turn left, heading 115, 2,900 until established. Cleared ILS runway 08 left, United 1663.
Endeavor 5045. Turn left, heading 185. Vectors for the approach.
Turn left, heading 185, Endeavor 5045.
Delta 2197 Atlanta approach. Altimeter 3008. Expect radar vectors for ILS
Guys,
runway
we're waiting.
10.
Altimeter 3008, expect radar vectors for ILS
Start
runway
seeing
10, Delta 2197.
Atlanta approach, Southwest 1854. Good evening, 10,400, we have Delta.
ILS radio here in a second.
United 1663. Contact Atlanta Tower 119.1. See you.
Over to Tower 119.1, United 1663.
Southwest 1854 Atlanta approach. Altimeter 3008. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 10.
Altimeter 3008, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 10.
Alright, we should start grabbing the localizer here in just a second, so we should start seeing all that stuff pop up. Right now it's
Endeavor
localizer mode.
5045. 3 miles from Bazaar. Turn left, heading 120.
Go to
Maintain
another
2,900
flaps.
until established. Cleared ILS runway 08 left.
Turn left, heading 120, 2,900 until established. Cleared ILS runway 08 left, Endeavor 5045.
Delta 2197. Leave Cubit heading 360. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 10.
Leave Cubit heading 360, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 10, Delta 2197.
Alright, we should grab it here.
Delta 1110. 10,000.
You're in the middle of everything. Should grab it. So we'll pass this next one, but
Delta 1110 Atlanta approach. Altimeter 3008.
it's basically between these
Expect
next
radar
two.
vectors for ILS runway 10.
there's another aircraft over for runway 10.
3008, expect radar vectors for ILS runway 10, Delta 1110.
They're all landing 10. We're gonna go 9. Kind of racing one in right there behind us. They gotta kind of stay staggered out.
Frontier Flight 55, contact and land at tower 119.3.
Over to tower 119.3, Frontier Flight 55. Atlanta Tower, Frontier Flight 55 with you. Flight level 270, 9 right.
Frontier Flight 55, Atlanta Tower, continue.
Continue, Frontier Flight 55. Alright guys, should start seeing that anytime. I'm just waiting for it to pick it up. And we're gonna go full flaps now. Reason we're still not picking up. So we're gonna go to approach mode now. Not yet fully onto the glide slope yet. Kind of watching to see if it'll start descending on its own.
Frontier Flight 55, wind 085 at 11, runway 9er right, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 9er right, Frontier Flight 55. Alright guys, I don't think this is... This is gonna act stupid, but we're gonna... onto the descent here, so... I have fly this one in. I was hoping the ILS was going to work, but it's not working. We're not getting any kind of anything on this, so it's unfortunate, but we'll be all right. Just have to be faster for a minute. Sometimes this plane likes to do this crap to me. I don't know why. Got a little bit of wind right there. Got to counter it. At least we got a little bit of visual. Cloud cover kind of broke, so we're good there. Just gotta keep the speed.
400.
Autopilot disconnect's gonna piss me off.
300.
Alright, we're looking good, guys. Good.
200. 100. 40, 30, 20, 10, retard.
Frontier Flight 55, exit left next available taxiway.
All right, guys, we are down. I'm sure to turn that off for you guys. This one. We can count that.
Frontier Flight 55, exit left next available taxiway.
We did. We're off. All right, turn off.
Frontier
Just
Flight
every single
55,
time.
Atlanta Tower.
Turn left next taxiway. Frontier Flight 55. Sorry, guys. All right, we're gonna go outside so we don't have to
Frontier
hear this.
Flight 55, contact ground 121.75.
Over to ground 121.75. Frontier Flight 55.
Delta 2660 Heavy. Contact Atlanta Tower 123.85.
Tower 123.85, Delta 2660 Heavy.
Frontier Flight 55. Request taxi to the gate.
Frontier Flight 55. Welcome to Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta Airport. Safe parking rules apply if you need assignment.
Taxi to gate Echo 6. Frontier Flight 55.
Frontier Flight 55. Gate Echo 6. Taxi at pilot's discretion.
Taxi to pilot's discretion. Frontier Flight 55.
Endeavor 5115. Continue taxi.
Alright, guys, I gotta
Atlanta ground. Pushback approach.
for our gate real quick. That is way loud, and
Face south.
everything is done with that alarm. So we got a cross
Pushback
runway
attention,
right
start approved.
here.
Face south, Delta 1358.
Okay. Frontier Flight 55 holding short of runway 9er left.
Atlanta ground Frontier Flight 55. Contact tower when at runway hold point. Delta 727. Gate Foxtrot 10. Request pushback.
Frontier Flight 55 requesting cross 9er left when able.
Orlando Tower Frontier Flight 55, runway 09
Orlando.
left crossing information is unavailable. Please proceed at your discretion.
Not looking. Oh, did I? Aha! Never mind. Atlanta Tower, Frontier Flight 55, requesting clearance across Niner left.
Atlanta Tower, Frontier Flight 55. Clearance across runway 09 left is unavailable at this time.
Oh. Holding short, Niner left, Frontier Flight 55.
Atlanta Tower, Frontier Flight 55. Holding short of runway 09 left acknowledged.
Tower, Frontier Flight 55, requesting across Niner left at Sam.
Atlanta Tower, Frontier Flight 55.
All right, we're just
Runway
crossing.
09 left at Sam is unavailable at this time.
We got any planes? I don't see any, so we'll just cross. I'm not worried about it. All right. Back down to ground.
Delta 727, ready to taxi to be active. Delta 2350, hold position for company traffic.
Hold position,
Straight
Delta
across.
2350.
Delta 727,
Echo 6
runway
right
9
here off
left,
to the right.
taxi at pilot's discretion. Runway 9 left, taxi my discretion, Delta 727.
Throws me off, man. They should give us. This airport should be giving us something, but got a little bit of ILS. Had to hand land it. I
Delta
feel sad about that.
1358, contact Atlanta Tower 123.85.
Over to Tower 123.85, Delta 1358. Take care.
I think it is. The frequency was off on it, is what I'm guessing. So. That's cool. Alright, stop right there. That's cool. A nice little feature right there. Alright, so we got view. We got to fire that up. Let's go ahead and put our parking brake on. Turn off number 1 engine. And get all these. All these lights off. And go ahead.
Move to stop engines to request ground services.
Okay. I'll wait for you to fully come on. So the APU start, we'll turn that other engine off. Fire up. There we go. Alright, we're getting the
Boarding
request
requested.
to board. Frontier. Awesome. right, guys. Well, we got plane landed. We got to Atlanta. A little bit of cloud cover. Definitely disappointed in that ILS. I wish that thing would have worked. But it is what it is. We'll just have to deal with it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate the support, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye now.